Hi guys, I'm back today with another video, and today I can happily say that I can cross this one off my bucket list. I've also seen these all over my social media, and these are so cute. I had extra frosting and extra cake in the freezer, so I said, why not? I'm not quite sure what they call these cakes, but I decided to call mine a whimsical fairy cake. Today I'm using three 4-inch cake rounds, and I'm using my chocolate cake recipe. I'm filling and frosting my cake with my buttercream. And all these recipes are available on my YouTube channel. The only thing that I regret here is wishing I had more cake so that I could have made it taller. Now onto the crumb coat. I had put extra frosting in the middle of each layer. It helps fill in any gaps while I'm doing the crumb coat. I'm going back and forth on my cake just to make sure everything is filled and going all the way down to my cake board as well. Going all the way down to the cake board helps stabilize my cake so it's not as wobbly and it doesn't move around. Now I'm just scraping off the excess buttercream and reapplying it back onto my cake where it needs to be filled. Using my offset spatula to fill in any gaps that I have on my cakes. And then I'll reuse my cake scraper and smooth that all out again. And then I'm going to smooth off my top of my cake, and then we can start with the final frosting. Today I am using a purple color. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I had made a cake earlier in the day and I had a lot of extra frosting, and so this is what I'm using for my cake today. It's just extra frosting. I also decided to start off with a lot of frosting onto my cake, and then I can just scrape off any excess frosting in the process. And let me know if you guys have seen these on social media. When I first saw these and all of these came up on my feed, they were so pretty. And there were so many of them. I honestly can't even pinpoint where I originally saw it or who the originator was. But I knew I had to give it a shot and make one myself. Right here, I'm just using my cake scraper and just going back and forth, smoothing it out, taking out any excess buttercream. And you guys, I was so sad I wasn't able to make an Easter cake this year. We had taken our kids out to the beach, and they had a lot of fun during spring break. Of course, we drove there. It was a lot cheaper, but I definitely had a lot of Easter cake ideas. So maybe next time. I ran my cake scraper in hot water and now I'm just smoothing out my sides on my cake and cleaning off the top. Now we can start with the fun part, decorating. I know a lot of people use silicone molds, but honestly, I did not want to buy it. I knew that I could probably just do it with frosting, and that's exactly what I did. I just used my frosting that I use on all my cakes, and I just have it tinted brown. I piped in the shape that I wanted for my door, and I just smoothed it out with my spatula. And once I had it smoothed out to how I liked it, I went back in with a brush to make the lines on the door. And these are brushes that I buy solely for my cakes, and so these are all in my cake drawers. I don't use them for anything else but cakes. And then I decided to do a window onto the side. And it was probably at this moment where I decided I probably should have put in some yellow underneath my window, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I piped on a doorknob and I used one of my cake tools to carve in a heart onto my door. Then I went back in with some tinted buttercream. I just added a little bit of black into my white buttercream, and I did not mix it all the way so it looks like stones. And I just have that piping all along my door. It's overlapping my door as well also. And I'm doing the same with my window. And I'm just using a small round tip for this. Let me know what you guys think so far of how my door and window looks. And so far, I'm having so much fun putting my ideas onto this cake. Switching out my piping tip and putting that into the green frosting. And I'm just piping along some vines onto my cake. And honestly, I am not even looking for anything perfect here. I'm just putting strings all along my cake. And I'm just going to be piping these vines all around my cake. Now again, I'm not looking for anything perfect, and so I think the more imperfections I get, the better it is. Reminder, it's still just a cake, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm using my favorite shell border on my small cakes, and I'm doing a border along the top and bottom. And I decided I wanted vines onto the top of my shell border as well, so that's exactly what I did here. And then I'm going back in with the same green buttercream, but switching out the piping tip for the leaf one, and really just piping leaves all over my cake. And when I'm done with all my leaves, I will go back in with my extra pink buttercream that I had laying around, and just piping some rosettes all around my cake where I feel like I need to put them. And I'm just going to do that all over my cake. And in case you're wondering, I think I probably overdid the pink, but it still came out super cute. I piped some rosettes and I also piped on some little flowers using the same tip. And when I was satisfied with the amount of rosettes I had on my cake, I used the same buttercream that I did my stones. I felt like my cake needed a walking path, so I added that. I went back in with my brush and I smoothed it out. And I piped little stones onto the end of my pathway. And then I said there was still something missing, so I piped on some green onto the side of my walking path. And then I added some more rosettes. And then I also said it was still missing something, and I didn't put that in the clip, but I did also add some green onto my cake board for grass. And this is what my cake looks like, you guys. This is a very whimsical fairy cake. Let me know what you think of my version of this cake. If you've stuck with me this long, don't forget to like my video, share it, and if you haven't, subscribe to my channel for more videos. Follow my Instagram. Thanks so much for watching.